Good day. I'm coming with another story. So I had someone, she reached out, she booked a spiritual consulting deliverance session with me. Of course, she went through the website. The website will be at the top of this video. So if you need to contact me, just go to the website, or you can email me at THEWOKEPROPHET@gmail.com. Make sure when you go on the website that you scroll down to the bottom where it says subscribe. That way, subscribe to the free newsletter, and you'll get emails with different updates, when I'm going live, when I'm traveling, that sort of thing. Any events that I may be having as well. So she booked this spiritual consulting deliverance session with me. We do this virtually. This is through Zoom. So as we were speaking, she was telling me that she has a co-worker. Now the co-worker is a witch. So the co-worker comes out and lets it be known that she's a witch. She was saying that she notices every time the co-worker comes around that she smells this strong odor. So of course it's a bad odor. She was like, the odor is so bad that she's had to leave work because she gets sick. She'll smell this odor that's so strong, and she said it's been times that she's even had to vomit after smelling this odor, but she only smells it when this witch comes around. Now the funny thing about this, she says no one else in the office can smell this but her. She's the only one. So it got to the point that she said sometimes the witch would walk in her office, and when she would walk in her office, she said she would feel a strong breeze, almost as if something was trying to enter her. And she said then she would smell this odor again, so she just couldn't understand. She was like, what is this foul odor that only I'm smelling? So she switches offices, right? So she moves to another office. She asks her boss to move her, so she moves to another office. So once she moves to her new location, then she starts to notice that she's smelling this stench or this odor. Now it's in her home. So certain times she'll smell it. Sometimes it's strong, sometimes it's faint, but she's starting to smell it. And then she's telling me that she is now feeling as if something is in her closet, something is watching her. So again, she's trying to figure out, like, hey, where is this scent coming from? Like, what is this stuff about? So after, speaking with her, and of course, I'm able to look to see if you have any witchcraft, any demons, and any spirits on you. I'm able to see, and I can tell you what doors you open to allow this. So I started to see that she had witchcraft that was placed on her. So she had black magic, and it was Celtic magic, right? So this is some pagan stuff, so that this witch is involved with. They placed this on her. Now people don't understand this witchcraft stuff, so nobody can just say, hey, I don't like this person, I want to place a spell, curse, a hex, a vex, or whatever the case may be. So it doesn't work that way. It won't stick unless, of course, the person is weak spiritually. So if you're not strong, that's going to be a strike against you. And also, again, it's witchcraft. So it's witchcraft, which means it's demons attached to the witchcraft. It's negative spirits that's attached to this witchcraft. So they have to have an open door. So I started asking these spirits, right? I'm asking these spirits, what's your legal right? How was you able to enter? The demon said we were able to attach through masturbation. Again, it's constantly coming up about this masturbation. I'm constantly having to talk to people about this because they don't understand. They feel like if they're married, hey, why can't we do this? Even if someone is touching you or you're touching them, if you have a sex toy, even if you're watching pornography and you're not touching yourself, but you have an orgasm from that, it's all under masturbation. it opens a door and it allows these spirits to enter you. So this was the case with her. Now, the interesting thing, she had witches and warlock, of course, that attached to her, but she also had what we call the Queen of the Coast. This is the water spirit. So this is like the what we would call the mother spirit. You know, this spirit is supposedly the mother to all the other spirits. So this is an Orisha. Goes by the name of Yamia. So this is a siren or a mermaid spirit is what we would call. So this spirit attached to her. So what I've been seeing through like sex, through masturbation, different stuff like that, I see a lot of water spirits that are attaching to people. I'm sure that other spirits or demons can attach, but I'm mainly seeing these water spirits. So this is what's attached to her. So of course she's feeling this. This is it's in her home, and now she has this this awful smell. So it smells like poop, sulfur, like a dead animal, just a rotten, foul smell. So if you are walking around and you are a clean person, you take your bath, you take your showers, and you notice that this odor is constantly coming from you, no matter what you do. You've been to the doctor, you've been checked out, you know, they don't see anything. 9 times out of 10, this is a spiritual thing. It's a spiritual matter. It's not a good thing. If you have this odor, that means something demonic has attached to you. Keep that in mind. So she's dealing with that. So of course now it's attached to her. So it's inside of her home, and she's starting to feel this presence that's in the home. So I started to pray over her through this session. So Yeshua HaMashiach works through me to remove these spirits. So I started praying over her. Well, even before I started praying, I asked her how she was feeling. She was telling me she was feeling very anxious, just feeling nervous, and she said her mouth started to water up. So I had to explain to her what's happening is the spirits that are in her, they know that they know that they are about to be destroyed, so they start to panic, and that's what she's feeling. Her mouth started to water, because that's a sign that once I start praying, that she'll either start throwing up or the white substance will come out of her mouth. So if you watch my deliverance videos, you'll see people, and this white substance is constantly coming out. It looks like spit, it looks like phlegm. But that's how these demons and these spirits look when they're being tortured, when they're being destroyed. So you're looking at demons in a liquid form once they are destroyed. So that's why you'll see people that have these cups on my videos, and it'll be filled with this white foamy stuff. So again, that's the demonic spirits. That's how they look when they are destroyed. So started praying. So this stuff started coming up, started coming out of her. Of course, she was shocked. She couldn't believe it. She was like, I don't understand. And so I just started explaining it to her about this witchcraft stuff. You want to try to keep yourself protected as much as possible. So how do you do that? You do that by fasting and praying. The more you fast, which is something I talk about all the time, you want to make sure that you're fasting at least once a month for 72 hours. You can do it with just liquids, with water and broth, and maybe like a herbal tea. If that's too hard for you, you can add fruits, vegetables. You can add that. Just don't add anything to it. No seasoning, no oil, butter, nothing like that. So, but again, the harder the fast, the more that you will gain. So that's something that you can do, and just try to stay away from these open doors. I have a book that's out on Amazon, The Woke Prophet, It's Time to Wake Up. I give you a long list of things to stay away from, things that people are doing every day that's opening up these doors to allow these demons in. So this is stuff that you need to learn, because not knowing this, everybody's kind of sitting out here like a sitting duck, and that's how these spirits are jumping in people so quickly, because, you know, most people, they just don't know. But the masturbation stuff, stay away from it. It's bringing these demons in at a rate that I've never seen before.